Okay, so now you have two trust action plans that you can take back to your workplace and use. One that has to do with the behaviors, the other that has to do with the cores. The last thing we're going to talk about, and we'll spend the next couple hours, I suppose, talking about this before we wrap up, and that's how we apply the 4 cores and 13 behaviors to 3 different kinds of trust. Developing trust, extending smart trust, remember we said it would be conditional, and restoring trust where trust has been broken. So we're going to look at each of those separately, starting with developing trust. So if you'll go back to your deck of cards and pull out the 3 cards that have kind of purplish, periwinkle kind of color on the top. Yeah, periwinkle. Cornflower blue. Violet. There's 3 of them. They're double-sided. So these are 6 processes. 2 that have to do with developing trust, 2 for extending, and 2 for restoring trust. So we'll look at the developing trust card first. There's, again, double-sided, so there's developing trust with others on one side and developing trust with someone you don't trust on the other side. It tells you step by step what you need to do to have a positive effect on that situation. So if you're trying to develop trust with someone, maybe someone you just met, bless you, you haven't worked with a long time, and you just need to work on increasing that trust with them. So you start with self. You always make sure that your 4 cores are in place. You declare your intent to them, simply that you want to restore, or rather develop more trust, increase the trust you have. You make a commitment as quickly as you can, because until you make a commitment, you can't keep it, and until you keep a commitment, you can't build trust. You've got to make that commitment so you can keep it. Keep doing that over and over again. And use the 13 behaviors to grow that trust. The more often you make those commitments and keep them, the more deposits you're putting into the trust account you have with that person. When you're talking about developing trust with someone you actually don't trust, like you're skeptical about them for whatever reason, maybe they come to you from the competition, maybe you've heard some bad things about them, could be anything that makes you distrust them. The process is a little different. Try to separate the person from the behavior. Maybe they've done something wrong, or maybe their reputation precedes them. But try to give them a chance anyway. That's really what that's about. Ask for their help. Here's what would help me. I really need you to do a better job of listening and keeping commitment. Those are the things that would really help me to reestablish that trust. You just ask for what you need. Listen to what they tell you, because they may have specific reasons for doing or not doing the things that have damaged the trust to begin with. Practice accountability and keep commitments. And I'm actually going to go through a role play scenario. If someone will volunteer to participate with me, that will, so awesome, thank you. So everyone gets a sheet. You need one, of course. Everyone gets one. All right. Okay, so you have a choice. You can read this stuff and I can respond to you, or I can read that stuff and you can respond to me. Okay, good. So trying to figure it out. All right. Okay. Okay, so so we're going to go through just a scenario where we're working on developing trust with each other. All right, Remy, you go first.
It is important to me that we have a high level of confidence in our working relationship. I'm sure there are things we can do to increase that, and I would like to explore that with you for a few minutes. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Share with me 3 behaviors that you need in order to have a high level of confidence in our relationship.
Let's see, Remy. I need you to listen. I definitely need you to be transparent. And